Vladimir Boyar-Tadal are the three officials here today, and it'll be Denzel Aberdeen.
Individual defender. He's going to have to be physical with Gillespie.
Jelavic switches on to Gillespie with the shot clock running down. And an unbelievably high arcing three.
Into the body of the defender. But here's the three. Get the switch with Jelavic, a step back over the bigger defender.
Jelavic making his second start in a row. Now Owe back into Jelavic. Pretty feed for the first bucket of the day for the Wildcats.
Excuse me, Jasper Johnson. I said Jalen Lowe. Jasper Johnson. They're going to go after him defensively.
Corner three will drop for Bishop Boswell. Win over A&M. Career highs in both points and rebounds. Johnson puts up a three, and the lefty drops it through.
He was 12 of 17 from the field over that two-game stretch.
And again, had the game winner at the buzzer against LSU on Wednesday. Carey creating some space, and he's awfully good at that.
He really does a great job of sealing and carving out that space because he can get lower than Malachi Marino.
Jelavic open for three. Count it. Jelavic beat the Wildcats in the Sweet 16. Overall, Kentucky holds the edge 163 to 79 as a long three goes down. Vanderbilt transfer right into the chest of Marino. Switches to the left, but it won't go.
Another close-in shot that Tennessee.
Gillespie, a nice hustle by Otega Owe to knock it away from behind. Sometimes Rick Barnes tells us the assistants have to say to him, hey, Rick, you got to give him a break every now and again. Getting a break now. Boswell might have had that altered by Chandler.
Kentucky's got some matchups they can take advantage of right now.
Screened by Diabate. Johnson, the lefty, up and in, and he's had the last 17 in the loss to Florida, 23 in the win over LSU. And give him an assist, a nice post feed into Okpara, who did the rest. The five.
Now watch the angle that Okpara gets. That pass led him right into his move, and he just pushed Marino back and was able to dunk it. But give Ament credit for getting using improve his passing angle. That was a veteran play by a freshman.
Drive and finish there by Diabate to make it a 7-point game as we near the midway point of the first half here in Knoxville. He'll use the screen from Carey. Diabate the switch.
And now you got Noah having to guard Carey.
Gillespie, though, takes matters into his own hands and knocks down a 13-footer. 5 ball turnovers, and Tennessee has turned those turnovers into 7 points. Gillespie, nice feed. Carey, blocked by Marino.
Well, you just got to go right into him. That was the biggest flip of a switch I've ever seen.
And here's how good of a guy Rick Barnes was. I was unable to get here in time, so I, for practice yesterday, saw him today. A double-digit lead here in Knoxville. 8 assists on 11 made field goals and just 1 turnover in about 12 and a half minutes of basketball. There's another basket by good recovery there by Gillespie. Williams keeps the dribble alive and reverses it up and in.
Boy, really nice move by Cam Williams.
Trying to get by Brown. Can't. Diabate trying to make the play. Spins to his strong side. Count the basket. A goaltending call on Felix Okpara. Boswell off to Brown, and when Brown gets the ball, he's got one thing on his mind, and that is getting to the tip.
Just concentrate on scoring.
Diabate, lefty up.
That was on the rim.
Like it was on the rim. Yeah.
That's no good.
Wave it off. They're down only 6 right now.
And that was a really big call to get them to 2 possessions.
Deep one for Gillespie.
Defend, rebound. I mean, he's relentless. Chases down every loose ball. What a bad pass.
Gillespie turns it over. Aberdeen finds Diabate. Got his miss and lays it in. Okpara, he won't shoot it from there.
Good fake.
Ament steps in and hits it. The Volunteers needed that.
That shot fake.
Crowd back into it here as well. Marino one-on-one with Okpara. Chandler. It goes. Gillespie to kick.
Can't let him reject that.
Ament for 3. And Ament is feeling it and heating up here in the second half. Tennessee by 7. Not for long. Aberdeen is hot as well. Kentucky's got it down to 4 again. Gillespie gets a piece of the paint. Blocked by Marino. Oh, did Johnson get away with a walk? Loose ball at the other end belongs to Tennessee.
Boy, what an opportunity for Kentucky.
Lots of traffic and a chance for 3 for Amari Evans. And finishes. Trying to get the ball to Carey. Now calls for a screen. Rejects it again. Feeds Carey. Lays it in. Better than 21,000. Diabate blocked.
Boy, Kentucky has had point-blank opportunities that they haven't finished.
Owe comes up with a loose ball and finishes. Recent minutes, a pick 6, something he is awfully good at, and this game is close. Offensive rebound, Diabate. Floater, Aberdeen, 3-point game. Chandler gets it back. Drives on Carey. Finds Diabate, and it's a 1-point game. Not using a timeout. Telling Gillespie what he wants him to run. Oh, it's stolen by Chandler. Owe, and Kentucky has its first lead of the afternoon.
But it was perfectly read. Just not a very smart pass at all by Jacoby Gillespie, but perfect.
Turnover story has reversed itself from the first half. A miss on the free throw, but an offensive rebound. You can see about a 13-14 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Tennessee will play the possession out. Aberdeen the drive, and he hits. What a second half for Denzel Aberdeen.
What an amazing comeback by Kentucky.
And Rick Barnes will use a timeout.
Got Diabate guarding Gillespie, and he's face guarding and not going to let him get the ball.
Down to 8 seconds. Henderson into the game. Too strong on the 3. And a foul is called on Diabate. He has fouled out of the game. Only 2.6 seconds remain, though. You need to deliberately miss it.
I think there's a lot that could go wrong with deliberately missing it, but you could certainly.
2.6 to go. Deliberate miss. Tipped. Carey had it. And the game will end with Kentucky pulling off a win here in Knoxville. And now we got some pushing and shoving between Carey and Owe. And the coaching staffs are trying to get in the middle of the players to make sure the lid doesn't blow off of this one. The deliberate miss, it's loose. Carey almost had it, got it, but by that time the game had ended. And then it got a little heated, and it was Carey shoving Owe. Owe may have said something to him, and Jalen Carey shoved him again. The coaching staffs got in between them, and fortunately it